Hi everyone, it's Laura T at Dream Deals 123 on eBay. I'm the Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube. This is going to be kind of a short one because we have a showing for our house. We're selling our house today. And I have a few orders that I got to get out and I got to clean the house. And I got a cold. I haven't had a cold for 10 years. I haven't been sick. But it's very, very mild. So I'm happy about that. It's almost like, yeah, gone. I think it started yesterday. So I took a whole bunch of vitamin C, and this morning I had a ice cold shower to boost my immunity up, and I think I feel a little bit better. So, you need a lot of vitamin C. Take liposomal vitamin C. That's not hard on your stomach. They recommend, but they are, they got it wrong. They say 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day. You could take 10,000 and really boost your immunity. I take a lot of vitamin C. That's one thing I haven't been doing as well as I should, is taking my daily supplements. Maybe that's why I got a little cold. And I got some tea upstairs. I was going to bring it down. A little honey ginger. Ginger is very good for the throat and everything. All right, so let's, this is, I made $43 overnight on eBay. Let's break it down and see what's profit, and then I really want to talk about it. My goal right now, as I said before, is not so much to make a whole lot of money on all my items, but to move all my old items and then buy good new items to replace them, because of our storage when we move is going to go down to about 1/5 of what it was here. So I have to cut my inventory. I can't have 2,000 things. So the things that have been around for a long, long time, or maybe not so long, but just getting no interest at all, like I can go and look at their views every 90 days and it can say nothing, and then it's like, okay. Or sometimes if something has a lot of views but it's never had a watcher or any interest, it might be because they looked at it and they said, oh, that's overpriced or something. So anyways, here's an example of something that I bought a while ago, but I paid too much for it. It's Rag & Bone, which I think it was the first time I found it. And I was like, hey, Rag & Bone. And I've heard a lot about it from other YouTubers. I hadn't had any personal experience with this. Now, you don't need personal experience with everything because you've got eBay's sold. You can see what's listed. I probably didn't look this up. I probably just bought it on name alone. I mean, it's just a little ribbed, what do I call it? Rag & Bone women's burgundy short sleeve tunic top, medium stretched rib. Well, I was having like lots of viewers and lots of watchers, but never any offers. So finally got an offer of $10 and $5 shipping, so they paid $15, and I took it. But after fees, and because I paid $5, I made $3 on that item. But I moved it, and I also made my $5 back. So the kind of good thing about paying up for it in a weird way is you get that money back. It's kind of nice, At least you get that. Money is money. And then I got this. So that one, I probably wouldn't buy a simple Rag & Bone top like that for $5. Maybe $1 at the bins or something. Maybe not, because I guess if I had it, I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from simple stuff, unless it has something really going for it. But in trying to get bigger, heavier, longer, even though that kind of screws up with my wanting to have tight inventory. Those are the things that seem to get the money. And it seems like at the thrift store, prices are going way up, of course. But I'm finding that the way to kind of make money on that is you find the ones that they've marked up but are really, really good products. Like they are kind of marked up for a reason. It's funny, sometimes I look behind, they have a whole bunch of behind the counter stuff, and I never really look at that. Do you guys? Sometimes I do, and it looks like they've got that stuff, like they're all kind of not really great on that. as far as figuring out what stuff to really mark up. I don't know. I don't know that much about, I don't know what I'm talking about here, so just don't pay attention to me. So this is why when we get to the end of this, you're going to see that I didn't make a lot of money off of this, okay? But just quick, I'm going to, yeah, I just made a little note there. So anyways, here's another one. This was even worse. I can believe that. REI. Supposedly very good. Really kind of a substantial piece. REI women's brown outdoor full zip soft shell light jacket medium thumb holes. I paid $4 for it, thinking that's pretty good, but not any interest, not any offers. I took an offer of $6 and $6 shipping, so I made zero on that. I think I'm becoming addicted to taking offers. I think I have a problem. Is there like a group? Because I want so much to move this old stuff. Like an offer, I'll take it. So I'm doing that too, and that's me. So not every personality is like that, and it's all different situations. You know, I'm not telling people to not make any money on something, because we do put our time into it. This is just kind of explaining what I'm doing here. And one thing too, I have been making, like in the last few days over the weekend, I had really good sales and sold a lot of the new stuff that I'm getting. But a lot of the new stuff that I'm getting is still here. I spent a lot of money this last month on new inventory. So if you see that my sales are up, it's mostly the new inventory, because all the old inventory I have on this 60% off sale. So I'm just moving it out and making room for the new stuff. And like I went from 2,200 listings, I now have 329, and still making good daily sales because my prices are low on the ones that have been there, and the new stuff I'm getting, I'm being really, really diligent in trying to make sure it has a good sell-through rate. Kaylee Elaine, who, if you don't watch her and you sell clothing, you really should. She's really good. Kaylee Elaine, Big Yumbo, Thrift of Life. J Red Flips does everything, but he's just good. He's good motivational. Ginger Marvin, McThrifties, all of them are really good for clothing. But it was Kaylee Elaine talking about how she was using Google Lens on pieces of clothing instead of like just looking at searching through eBay. And I did that yesterday at the thrift store. It was fantastic. I would hang up, like I had found this big kind of shaggy vest coat thing or something. I didn't even know what to call it. And I just took a picture of it, and 3 or 4 came up telling me exactly what it was. Lots of photos of like influencers wearing it. So I did that with many things. You see different prices. You see it on all the different platforms, like what it's selling for. I would highly recommend doing that for items, and I even did it on some items that I was like, oh, this is kind of, you know, not big and weird looking. This is sort of common looking, and sometimes a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't it came up, but many times it came up. So really good way to find what exactly the style is and keywords what other people are using. Seeing what, you know, like seeing it on influencers and stuff made me think, oh, this is good. And then I search it on eBay, and I do find with all the correct words, and I know exactly what it is, and then it's easier to do with the sell-through. So highly recommend doing that. Thank you, Kaylee Elaine, for that tip. I mean, I would do it with some things. I used to do it a lot with like, I would start on eBay and look for it. And then if I couldn't find anything of it, and this is also a good way to do it, then I would do a search for it. But it was mostly hard goods, and I didn't always have a whole lot of luck with hard goods. But man, the clothing, maybe just because I'm just thinking the suits, probably there's a lot more photos of clothing out there. A lot of the pictures of it were just people wearing that item, you know, so that's a good tip, a good thing to know. All right, these I got, I think for $1 at a yard sale, and they had the pillows in them. It's really cute, blue and white striped ticking material, with a real cottagey country look. These with pillows in the stores, you see them, they're $75. I thought this would fly off the shelf. First I was trying to sell it with the pillows. No, nothing. And I was like, well, they don't want to pay the extra shipping. I even tried on Facebook Marketplace. Nothing. And I had them for like $40, like $20 each or something like that. And that looked reasonable. Well, I ended up taking them out of the, I have 4 of them, and I listed them in sets of 2 at a time because I figured people like kind of 2 pillows. And so I got there's no interest. I got an offer. I put them on the big sale, and then I got an offer for $10, and I took it for 2 of the pillow shams. But I think this person got a very good deal because these new are very, very expensive. You can't get them for $5 each. They're like new. And the pillows were down pillows. They look, I don't think they have a, remember, they don't have a, yeah, there wasn't a name in there anywhere, so they could have been, I don't think they're handmade. You know, I don't think they were sewn by somebody. Okay, so $10, $6 shipping. They were $2, and so I made $8 on those. So I made 11, I made 43 gross and 11 net. 25% margins, about half of what I like. But again, my goal is not to make money here. Silly. 34,778 gross, 17,301 net. I now have 329 items listed. All right. I think I'm gonna go and sweep the floor after I ship these things out. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so, and then when I get done with all of these items in, you know, these older items that were either I bought the wrong thing, paid too much for them, didn't know what I was doing at the time. I still, you know, don't know exactly what I'm doing. Learning, it's hard. That's another reason to, I think, niche down. Like I used to watch everybody on YouTube because I was selling everything. So I've niched down to who I'm watching now. I just watch the clothing resellers, for the most part. I do like I used to watch Craigslist Hunter. He has like a hard goods, you know, a shop where he sells stuff, and he's really fun and everything like that, and great to listen to, but he doesn't really sell clothing at all. I don't listen to him much anymore. You only have so many minutes in the day, right? All right, but he's good. And Commonwealth Picker in Virginia, but he does sell stuff that I don't really sell. Lavender Clothesline is good. Now, she does a little bit of everything, and I just like that. She does a lot of videos, and, you know, watching, I was thinking about it, the people that I like to watch, I like to, you know, it's like you get to know them, and it's like a friendship, so it's fun. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.